I've done finds from Dollarama. I've done finds on AliExpress. The one place that I've never looked is Temu. So let's see how Temu's Gundam offerings stack up against my other discount Gundam experiences. Firstly, for the price, it was a little more on the expensive side. It was about 16 Canadian dollars, which in the grand scheme of things is still lesser than what you would normally get for a lot of kits. It arrived in not too horrible of condition. The box is pretty all right. I don't have a whole lot of concerns about the look of it. The box isn't really going to be kept for one of these anyways. Let's see what this looks like on the inside. Well, we don't really need this anymore. And again, we get some nice separated runners. Not a whole lot to it. Warning, to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies and children. Do not use this bag in cribs, beds, carriages, or playpens. This bag is not a toy. So it's all in one plastic bag. So already you can tell, not an actual official Bandai product. With the B1 runner, I mean, not horrible. The plastic doesn't feel too bad. It's got a little bit of spring to it, which is not a bad thing. Does come with a few stickers. We won't be using these just because they're not really required for this sort of thing. Do we have any color? Looks like it's all black and white. This is called the XF-79S, which is different from the box. But yeah, let's get this thing put together and see what it looks like. Hold up. As much as I really do enjoy building these mechs, I did want to do something a little bit more, we'll say, fantastical with it. So I wanted to go ahead and build a diorama to really display these things properly as well. So here's what I did for that part. First thing that I had to do was create some sculpt-a-mold. This was liberally applied all over. And then of course my dog comes in. After filling all of the seams, then it was applied over the face. A little bit trimming up the sides, just to make sure everything fits very nice. Don't want it sticking over too far. At this point, I did some caulking on the sides of it, just to kind of set everything up. And then of course, sanding. Lots and lots of sanding. Then a liberal base coat of black, a little bit of airbrushing, and then I laid out the roads and had to go over it again. From here, I was kind of playing around with some layouts, finally settled on something, and I think it turned out really well. But of course, that meant that there was still the mech that we had to do. So I went through and I started the coloring process for it, painting and setting it up. Definitely took a while to do. Really just wanted to go through and make sure that I was showing off a little bit of the extra details from the diorama just before it is that we get into the actual mech itself in its painted state. So overall, what do I think about my experience with Temu Gunpla? honestly, it was great. I have no complaints whatsoever. Every piece of it was well put together. The coloring took really well when I was painting it. And overall, it's got enough details to really satisfy anybody. So would I recommend buying any kind of Gunpla from Temu? Not really. I would still stick with a lot of the Bandai stuff, or better yet, go to AliExpress, just because the cost of the Gunpla on here was a little bit higher than I was expecting for what it was. God, this is stupid, but I love it.